welcome to this pioneer episode of Scary Gary's World. I'm your host, Scary Gary, and yes, like I said, this is a pioneer episode, which means the very first to this brand new YouTube channel, Scary Gary's World. Working title, by the way. Anyways, tell you a little bit about myself real quick. I love retro games, horror movies, craft beers, toys, all kinds of things like that. So I wanted to get together with this great gaming community that's full of sweet-ass nerds. Bring all those things that I love, combine it up into one big old cauldron and make a weird-ass channel. We're going to have a lot of fun on here. Things you're going to see, some retro game show-offs, new unboxings, old unboxings maybe even, some Let's Plays, horror movie things, whatever, yada yada yada, hence the name Scary Gary. I love horror films, duh. I host a thing here in Kansas City called Slaughter Movie House, where I show independently made horror films the first Monday of every month. Check out the link at the bottom, but yes, check out Slaughter Movie House if you live here in KC. And like I said, I love me some craft beer. So you're going to see lots of retro game and craft beer pairings all the time on this channel because I want to keep it adult friendly as well. I'm going to satisfy the younger audience. I'm going to do my best to watch my potty mouth, but I just want to have a lot of fun on this channel. So when I thought of what am I going to do for the first ever episode of Scary Gary's World, I thought, what is my favorite gaming system of the moment? The Nintendo Switch. This thing is amazing. Yes, it isn't as powerful as like the PS4s and Xbox Ones, yada yada yada. PC gaming, PC gamers. I am not a PC gamer by any means. I don't knock the PC gamer. I just don't have, well, I just don't take the money to spend to build up a sweet ass PC. Whatever. But I thought, why not count down my top 5 favorite Nintendo Switch games? I guess it would be of the moment. Because it couldn't be of all time because we have lots of great games to come out this year. So, my top 5 favorite Nintendo Switch games of year 1. But, before we get into that countdown, we need a cerveza. So let's go get a beer, shall we?
Alright, today's beer is Flora Obscura from Boulevard Brewing Company. Kansas City's best brewing company, period. It's my most favorite brewer of all time. Not just because it's a Kansas City kind of thing. Kind of city. Look, I haven't even had a drink yet, I'm slurring. Not just because it's a Kansas City thing. It's just a damn good brewery. And this beer is fantastic. As you can read right there, it is a dry hopped porter. That's right. And it is freaking delicious. So if you are 21 and over, please get out and pick up a Boulevard beer. They are amazing.
And we're back. We got our porter beer here. Absolutely delicious. Dry hopped porter from Boulevard. We got our stack of Nintendo Switch games. Let's get into this top 5 countdown of my favorite Switch games of the moment / year 1. Starting with The Binding of Isaac. I didn't play this game on Steam or on the Wii U or the 3DS or anything like that. So when I heard they was making a port to the Nintendo Switch around launch time, I was like, I gotta check this game out. And it did not disappoint. Some things I loved about this game is the packaging alone. I mean, it came with an instruction manual and stickers and all kinds of fun things. And then I realized, wow, it's a sweet twin-stick shooter dungeon crawler game. I mean, I always knew it was a dungeon crawler, but I'm not a big RPG fan, so if it goes like leveling up and doing all kinds of crazy things, level to level, I'm not that big of a fan of it. But this game surprised me, and I got it as soon as it was available, and I played the crap out of it. And I love playing it. I still play it to this day because it's good for a couple quick rounds here and there, you know. The story is awesome. I mean, it's disturbing, but it's awesome. Of course, like to somebody like me named Scary Gary, I mean, like the horror aspect of it is like, oh, that is not what I expected. It's gross, it's disgusting, it's fun. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. If you haven't played it, get it now because it's sweet. And it's my number 5 game of year 1 of the Nintendo Switch. And that brings us to number 4. A game that got announced and we're like, how the heck is that going to work? And that was Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I'm not, like I said, an RPG fan, and I'm kind of a tactical fighter fan because if there's any RPGs that I ever played that I like, they are the tactical type because I love like games like on Sega Genesis Shining Force series. Great game. Vandal Hearts on PlayStation. It was a sweet game. And this is just like that. I mean, people refer it to like the XCOM of the Switch, which I understand, and I understand how XCOM goes. It's a tactical game. They did this game really well. It's a lot of fun. Yes, it is repetitive, but you don't get bored playing it at all. And if you do, turn it off, come back to it the next day, do another couple battles. It's fun. I mean, I still pick it up and play it, just like Binding of Isaac. You know, burn a couple rounds just for shits and giggles. But Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, number 4, great game. And then we go to number 3, and it's kind of cheating the system because it came out on the Wii U and was such a big hit on the Wii U. And I originally wasn't even going to include it in this list because it's a port, but it's the definitive port and the best in the series ever. And of course, you know I'm talking about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And like I said, because this was a Wii U game, I didn't want to include it because I really want to just focus on Switch games. But then I thought, what are the games that I played the most in that first year? And this is one of them right here. I mean, I think we're approaching, April 28th, you know, the first year anniversary of this game alone, you know. And it is the best Mario Kart. If you've never freaking played Mario Kart, play this. But I'm pretty sure everybody, if you watch this video, you play some Mario Kart in your time and you know how good this game is. So the online's awesome. All the DLC characters are great. The new characters are sweet. All the maps they have, smooth. Gameplay, the racing is fun. I love it. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I had to give it my number 3 slot because I have a lot of hours invested into it, so I just couldn't give it its love, you know? Which brings us to number 2. And when it comes to the Switch, these are the 2 games, my number 1 and 2, or that are everybody's 1 and 2 probably on the Switch. The hardest thing is picking which one is going to get the number 1 or number 2 slots. And without a doubt, number 2 for me, Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, I still play this game daily because I love the balloon battle they just put into it, or the hide a balloon game, whatever. And I haven't found all the moons yet either. I have about 565, I think. I'm in the 560s, somewhere in there. And it's just fun just to boot up, go to a crazy kingdom, and find, if you can find the stars, because I found all the easy ones. Now they're getting really hard. So that keeps the challenge alive. Thank you, Nintendo, for bringing replay value to a game like this, you know? I mean, Mario 64 was a great game. Everybody loves that game. I'm a bigger fan of, like, the Mario Galaxy games. But this game is freaking phenomenal and is now my new favorite Mario game of all time. I love it. It is awesome. The story is really good. The gameplay is great. I love changing Mario's costumes, possessing different people or items or whatever. Fun game. Mario Odyssey, my number 2 game on the Nintendo Switch, and probably my most favorite Mario game of all time. I keep waving it. I'm sorry. Better get a beer because we're getting to number 1. That is a good beer. Cheers to those of you that are watching this. I could possibly drink a beer with me at the moment. And I hope you are. As long as you're of age. So obviously, no brainer, my number 1 game, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. This is the limited edition. I didn't get the Master Sword one, but I got the bigger box limited edition that came with like the Sheikah Slate Switch case and everything else like that, the map and the coin, you know. This Zelda game blew my mind away. I knew they was changing the formula to it. We all knew it was going to be an open world Zelda, and how was that going to work? But it did, and it is phenomenal. It opened my mind to trying other games out there too, because like I said, I never played like Witcher 3 or any of the Witcher series, but they're close to this, so why not give it a try, right? So Nintendo, the developer of Witcher, I can't remember what development company that is, can thank Nintendo for opening my mind to try their game out. So, but it is great. I have about 125, 130 hours invested in this game. I was grinding forever and just going and doing all the temples and finding anything you could possibly find, because the map to Hyrule is just insane. You open it up and you think, oh, there's no way you can cover all that stuff. And there's probably still spots I haven't seen in Hyrule. But like I said, I was doing all the temples and this and that. I wanted to beat as many as I could, but then I just got impatient. And I said, let's go fight Calamity Ganon. Let's do it. And they changed the formula, but it worked for the best. I am a big fan of the way that the Zelda formula works on all the other games. Go to a temple, get the item, it helps you defeat the temple, yada, yada, yada. I love that. This one here, they give you all the tools. You can play it how you want. You can go straight to Ganon with a stick and try to beat him if you're that good, which I don't think anybody's done yet, but I don't know. Great game. One of the best Zelda. A lot of people are calling this the best Zelda of all time to them. For me, it's Ocarina of Time. I love Ocarina of Time. It is just freaking epic. But Breath of the Wild is a great game, and it is up there in my top Zelda games of all time. And it is my #1 most favorite Nintendo Switch game. Of the moment, year one, it'll probably stay up there for a long time until the next Zelda game comes out. But without further ado, have a sip. We have an honorable mention. And this game deserves this honorable mention. There's a few other games out there that I could throw in there. ARMS, Splatoon, Bayonetta 1 and 2, making a Switch port. Sweet. The Resident Evil series, making it to the Switch. Amazing. I love Puyo Puyo Tetris. I'm just basically listing all the games off. You know, I bought Skyrim, but I didn't get too much into it. It looks great. I love the fact that all these games that were on like 360 and PS3 or whatever, they're figuring out a way to port them over to the Switch, and now you can play them on the go. That is just the best thing of the Switch. Don't you agree? The portability aspect. That's what everybody says, you know? I mean, duh. No brainer. But for my honorable mention, it's a game that I thought there was no way in hell they could port over to the Switch. And that's Doom 2016. Amazing game. Looks great on the Xbox One, PS4, PC, all that stuff. How are they going to put it on the Switch? Well, they did. And I play the crap out of it because it is a very good port. Kudos to you, Bethesda and Nintendo, for making this work out, because it is a great game, a great port, and the online works really good. You know, the online sucked on the Xbox One, but on my Switch, I have fun booting it up and have a couple death battles real quick. I can't wait to see the future of the Switch. If they can put games like this on here, I can't wait to see what else they can throw on there. It's going to be a great, great lifespan for this game console. No doubt. The Switch, my most favorite gaming system of the moment. In a world of PS4s, Xbox Ones, all that good stuff, the Nintendo Switch, you have my heart. And that does it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for this pioneer episode of Scary Gary's World. Thank you for watching. You can check out my Instagram at ScaryGaryKC. Follow me on Twitter at ScaryGaryKC. I'm always posting pics of new games, video games, old games, whatever. New beers that I'm trying, things like that, or anything that I'm doing. So please go out, give those a like, you know, check them out, and whatever, you don't like the page to follow me, but you know what I'm saying. Check out my channel, my Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to this channel. I mean, I'm trying to get some love here, just trying to be a part of this awesome gaming community, because I love video games just as much as you do if you're watching this video, and if you made it all the way to the end of this video. So Thank you very much. I'm Scary Gary. Out.